Meantime, in Western Australia, we always knew this was going to be the case, but the Premier has said that 70% isn't good enough. Remember, it's 55% of the United States where you saw all that stuff with Rita and everyone dancing at the moment. 80% is not good enough. 90%, which literally would be a higher standard than anywhere else in the world. Literally, Malta is the only country in the world that is above 80% vaccination. But the Emperor of Western Australia wants that separate country to have 90%.
Once we get to higher levels of vaccination, we'll set a date on reopening to the COVID-infected states of New South Wales, Victoria and ACT. Well, vaccination levels, what we've said is between 80 to 90%, and at that point in time we'd set a date, and that may be, 2 months from then.
So hang on. International travel will be happening in and out of New South Wales at 80%. At 80 and 90%, then we'll set a date. It'll be 2 months later. So Emperor McGowan is suggesting that if you would like to see your family members from the rest of the country, that won't be happening until at least Easter.
Australia's been going through this now for 19 months or so. Isn't it better if we can remain COVID-free for as long as we can till we get high levels of vaccination?
Of course, what happens between now and Easter? Well, that's right, a federal election. So he's trying to do his part, just like Palaszczuk's trying to do her part, to make sure that they can keep the bogeyman to be Canberra. Because if the bogeyman's Canberra, then people will shift their votes. Albo becomes Prime Minister, and then back to what I said about the Greens. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see at all.